Weird kid. Hey. Benvenuti a Gondolia. Welcome to our town. Here you can buy the famous products from all over the world. You want to visit the dock? This is in the west part of the city. Maybe it's better to check a map, no? I'm a seller of weapons from all over the world. Hello. Let's take a look. Ooh. That much better for him. Broader sword. Ooh. That much better. See? That's why I didn't upgrade my current sword yet. Rapier. I mean, sure. Let's have a look at the armor shop before we make any decisions. Whoa! Buongiorno. Ah, you are the visitatore, no? A guest in our town. You take the ride in the gondola yet? It's our most popular tourist attraction. No? No? Then you must. You can board under the stairs. Once you are on the boat, you can use the canal to go to anywhere in the sea. The streets of Gondolia, they are molto complicato. Very complicated indeed. The canal is the fastest and easiest way for traveling around. You take the sea journey, Ahime. The ocean is a dangerous place. You must buy the armor from my shop, see? Hello. Gold platter. An iron shield. A cat head, Iron helmet. Okay. I guess we have to wait. I guess we have to grind some money. Yeah. I'm afraid. We will have to grind some money. Ah, Il Mar, the sea. So many mysteries. For example, what are the columns of light we sometimes see on its surface, The legends, they say is the power of the god of the sea, bursting from below the waves. Could this be true? Yeah, sure, let's take a rest. Oh, wait, Povero me, I'm so pitiful. My Benigno never he do anything to help me. I wish he's like Placido, the son of Doge Rotondo? Doge Rotondo? Oh, I no see you there. Scusa, you must ignore me. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. You must be exhausted at this late hour. Would you like to spend the night? Ah, no. When we zoom to Tickenton, we can just rest there for free. There's a book called Noah's Art. Mara takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Almost anyone who spent time among the less reputable people of Erdria is bound to have heard of Noah, a man who trades in gossip and information of all kinds. From the name of the local barber's mistress to the deepest, darkest secrets of the royal family, he knows every tidbit of tattle and every scrap of scandal on every single street corner in the land. But how does this mysterious figure come into possession of all these sensitive secrets? Many an intrepid investigator has tried to uncover his sources, but each and every one of them has failed. But one thing is certain, his sense for a scoop is the stuff of legend. Some even say that on the day he was born he pointed to the eastern sky, and that hours later a storm rolled in from just that direction. I didn't have much luck with my sales today. Still, I'm supposed to be on holiday. I'll give it another go tomorrow, no rush. I should never have promised my daughter a ride on the gondola. Now she refuses to go to sleep. There's a picture book called Somewhere Under the Rainbow. Once upon a time, on a lovely summer's day, a rainbow appeared in the sky. The weather was so warm and relaxing that it made the rainbow sleepy, and he let out a great big yawn. As he yawned, a single tear fell out of the corner of his eye, and the sparkling sunlight split it into 7 different colored lights, from which little baby lamplings were born. The leafy lampling with his bright green cap of leaves, the luminous lampling with his brilliant blue flame, the lurid lampling with his shining yellow body. But the red light was jealous of his beautiful brothers, so he gobbled the orange and violet lights up whole. As punishment for this terrible sin, he was turned into the lava lampling. Horns grew from his head, and he was banished to hell, where he dwells to this day. This is a child's book? I tried to teach him how to be a man of the sea, but always he ran away. He never listened. Who? Hmm? Let's get to the church. My friend, he's the best merchant in Gondolia. Always he buy the treasures of Gallopolis and sell them here for a huge profit. Where is he now? Scusa, I no have any idea. Say, you've heard of the Darkspawn, haven't you? No. Really? Everybody's talking about him, you know. I suppose I'd better fill you in. It all started when a kingdom called Dundrissel was destroyed. It was the Darkspawn who did it, you see. I'm not surprised. Everybody's been talking about him, about how he turned up in Heliodor but then managed to escape. Apparently, the king of Heliodor sent both Sir Hendrik and Sir Jasper after him. They are his top knights. That must mean this Darkspawn's pretty fearsome character. Ooh, recipe book. Filigree for fun and profit. Gold platters, gold chains, gold bracelets. Ooh. Nice and shiny! What brings you to our church? I want to save, please. Yes. Yes. No. Magic. Zoom. Gondolia. So we are going to Tickington. Let's take a look. Decided it's time to travel to Tickington, have you? Very well. I'll have you there in just a second. Ah, but you'll need to record your journey in an adventure log before we go, of course. As Stitch in Time saves 9 after all, shall take down the details of your progress. Yes. There we go, all done. Now let's not waste any more time. Tickington, here we come. Take a rest here. Yes. Great. The words Altar of the Legendary Line are etched into the stone of the monument. The altar allows you to visit the worlds from old adventure logs. Which world would you like to visit? Moonahan! Yes. Oh. Oh. They all got turned into dogs. I call this a win. Best dimension ever. Thou wonderest who I am, perhaps? In truth, I am princess of the realm in which thou standest. Fair Moonbrook. Alas, 'tis a realm much diminished. An evil wretch named Hargan, a priest in the service of pure wickedness, did burn my home, the castle, to the ground, and curse me to take the form of a dog. What? I found myself banished here to Moonahan, where I did spend many a miserable day whimpering and whining at my sorry fate. And then, wherefore I know not, the curse upon me was lifted, and the people of the town took on canine form in my stead. Truly, it seemeth that I bring disaster wheresoever I do roam. First the castle was destroyed, and now my curse has been inflicted on scores of innocents. Yet there may be a solution. I once heard tell of a spell from the time of mighty Erdrick. Sheen was its name, and it was said to be capable of lifting any curse. From what I have gathered, 'tis an incantation beyond my meager magical means. But were I to acquire the enchanted elixir known as magic water, I might perhaps eke out a single casting. This being so, I would humbly beg of you, bring me a draught of that ensorcelled liquid, that I might lift the curse that afflicteth the poor people of this town. Devil's Tail. Ooh. Thank you, kind stranger. Now, as to the precise nature of magic water, I know little save its name. Main mentioned it in passing, as it was in an ancient grimoire. But thou seemest a capable sort. I have little doubt that thou art more than equipped to find that which I require. Prithee, seek it out and bring it to me, that I might right this terrible wrong. Don't I already have, magic water? To attempt the incantation known as Sheen, I shall need an enchanted draught known as magic water. Alas, I have never seen it in my own eyes. Yep. Give the magic water. Yes, we already found it. Mara hands over the magic water. Oh, how beautiful it is. 'Tis almost a shame to use it, though use it I must. What sayest thou? Obtaining this wondrous liquid in thy world is a mere trifle. Just what manner of place is it that thou callest home? Nay, we must speak of such things another time. The townspeople can be suffered to wait no longer for the lifting of the curse that ails them. My magical powers are meager, but with this enchanted elixir at my disposal, they may just suffice. For all that thou hast done for me, rest assured that thou hast my undying gratitude. Now let us pray that our efforts have not been in vain. The Princess of Moonbrook uses the magic water and succeeds in casting Sheen. A magical aura gathers around her before spreading throughout the entire town. A fire pond! My powers alone will not suffice to banish this pernicious curse. Nay, I must needs take its wicked magics upon mine own self once again. But if that is what it will take to deliver the people of Moonhaven from its clutches. The dog is looking at Mara intently. It appears to be holding something in its mouth. Mara receives a devil's tail. What an adventure! Hark! Canst thou hear dog's faint howl floating upon the breeze? Is there not something curiously noble about its timbre? No. Something is very messed up here with the stream. Probably have to restart my PC in a second. What a dream I had! Wherefore I know not, but I had become a mangy mongrel. I swept this entire church only yesterday, and now it is bedecked with a veritable carpet of dog hair. What manner of ruffian would allow such a creature into the sacred place? Prithee, stranger, wilt thou hear my sorry tale? I fear that I had misled my precious tombola ticket, only to find that it had been cast rudely into a hole someone had dug in the mud. What manner of cur would do such a thing? When I find the wretch who let their filthy hound roam my shop untrammeled, I shall give them a piece of my mind and mighty clip about thee. I bid thee a warm welcome to Moonhaven, friend. Ours is a town where none remain strangers for long. But we are not strangers. We have met before, have we not? But where? Forgive me this nod. A dream, perhaps. Prithee, canst thou perhaps enlighten me? Wherefore am I so abominable itchy? Verstanden. What manner of mischief resulted in my fine stock of weapons and armor being pitted hither or hither, hither and thither with bite marks? By the by, might thou be in the market for a chewed buckler? What brigand broke in here and scattered my stock this way and that? This sorry world hath gone to wreck and ruin. I dreamed that I did meet with the Princess of Moonbrook herself. 'Twas a dream, was it not? Verily, it felt as true to life as my talking to you now. Alas, her majesty did seem most downcast. 'Tis no surprise with what fell the castle. I can only pray that she escaped with her life. 'Twas some years ago now, but I was once in the employ of the King of Middenhall. I worked as a humble maid up at the castle. Forgive me for sharing this with thee unbidden, but fairly, there is something in thy mien, something that recalleth the prince of that place. I have been known to nod off at times and in places not deemed appropriate, but never in all my life have I awoken to find myself curled up in a basket. Our inn hath a mightily strict policy on dogs. Ne'er shall one set so much as a single paw across the threshold. This being so, canst thou explain the unpleasantness I have just discovered in one of the beds? No doubt it was the handiwork of that hound that wandered forlornly into town not so long ago. Well, by my troth, I shall not let this matter lie. This door is locked tight. Well, I guess we just have to go now. Well, this ends this episode. Yeah, I'm going to save here. Restart my PC. This is very, very strange what's happening here. So, yeah. Okay. Alright then. Be back in a couple of minutes.